Good evening, everyone. I call to order the special board meeting for the Park Ridge-Niles District 64 Board of Education for today is Monday, April 26th, 2021. And Carol, can you take roll, please?
Sanchez.
Here.
Little.
Here.
Salas here. Riles.
Here.
Pearl.
Here.
Biaggi.
Here.
Sotos.
Here.
Quorum present.
Great. Thank you, Carol. The administration's asked us to go into closed session this evening under 2C1 to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of a specific employee to the district. So is there a motion to go into closed under 2C1?
So moved.
Thanks, Tom. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Fred. Is there any discussion on this? Okay, take a roll call vote.
Sotos.
Yes.
Pearl.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Riles.
Yes.
Salas, yes. Sanchez.
Yes.
Biaggi.
Yes.
Motion carries.
The board is back in open session right now. The board went into closed session a little bit after 6:45 this evening under Section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employee of the district or employees. And we are now going to start our open part of our meeting. We just have a couple of agenda items tonight in this special meeting. But first, let's start. Larry, if you would lead us in the pledge, please.
Absolutely. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Larry. So I don't have any opening remarks tonight. I'm going to go right into our public comment section of our meeting. So first off, as we have for quite a while now, this meeting, because of the pandemic, is being held remotely, and we are following all guidelines and guidance set forth by the state. As a result of that, all motions, all votes taken on motion tonight and all such meetings are being done by a roll call vote. So with respect to public comment on non-agenda items right now, each speaker is given 3 minutes to address the board. Comments may be made on almost any matter related to the operation of schools. Each person appearing before the board will be treated with courtesy and respect, and the board requests the same in return. In light of the privacy of personnel and student matters, commenters are strongly discouraged from speaking about individual staff or students during public comment. Commenters are instead encouraged to first raise such concerns privately with the board president or administration. The board, however, recognizes each commenter's First Amendment rights. Thus, it will not prohibit commenters from speaking about individual staff or students, subject to well-recognized exceptions under the First Amendment, such as obscenity, threats, fighting words, or incitement to violence. And as a reminder to the public, we always take comments on the email address that's on the main page of the district website, and we will take comments in person, as we always have. Tonight, Dr. Martin is our designated administrator at Jefferson, and if anyone wishes to address the board during this, what's going to be a short meeting, you can do so either by email or in person. So with that, Natasha, do we have any emails that we've received on non-agenda items?
We have not received any.
Thank you. Dr. Martin, is there anyone present wishing to address the board?
No one is here.
Okay. Then we are going to move on to approval of the meeting agenda. Is there any changes? Are there any changes, deletions, subtractions, additions, amendments to the agendas presented tonight by the board? Okay, then we're moving on to our first agenda item, which is the approval of a new chief school business officer. So Dr. Olson, I want to introduce this.
Yes, thank you. So very excited tonight to present Adam Parisi to the board. Adam has proven to be an excellent candidate throughout the interview process and background checks. We have been very impressed with his financial knowledge and the experience of having been a CSBO in 2 previous districts, and the wealth of experiences he's had during that time give him an excellent background to step into the role here and lead the district financially for the next many years to come. We're very excited that he has a background both in teaching and in building administration, and we believe that that will greatly assist him, as it does all of us administrators who have had the opportunity to teach and lead a building. So we are excited to welcome Adam to the team, and look forward to getting to know him and learning from what he brings to the table as we transition from the excellence that Luann has had to the excellence that he will be able to provide. So if the board has any questions, we can certainly entertain those, but thus I present to you, Adam.
So why don't we take a motion first, and if that's seconded, then we can go into some discussion.
I move that the Board of Education of Community Consolidated School District 64, Park Ridge, Niles, Illinois, approve the appointment of Adam Parisi as the new Chief School Business Official for District 64, effective July 1st, 2021.
Thanks, Fred. Is there a
Second.
second? Larry, was
Second.
that you? Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, so Larry had the second, Fred had the motion. I just want to say one quick thing. That it's a little bit less about Adam, but just about the process right now. And then if anyone wants to speak on Adam or ask questions. But Dr. Olson and I had, when both candidates tonight for CSBO and Director of Facility Management came up and this looked like it was going to happen, we had talked about whether or not it was appropriate for this sitting board right now to do this versus pushing this off until the next board was seated, which is, as we all know, in 3 days. And I think we all came to the same conclusion that this board and these 7 board members are intimately knowledgeable of both Ron's previous work and Luann's work with the district. Many of us, several of us have actually sat in on the interviews to replace both Ron and Luann. And so we thought that this board was the proper board to be voting on this tonight. Although the timing looks a little odd that we're doing it just a couple days before a new board is seated, we felt that it was appropriate for this board to do it under the circumstances. So Eric, did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, there's been a long process in this, and I appreciate all of the background that the current board has and has brought to the situation.
So with that, as a general statement, anybody have any comments or questions regarding the motion that's on the table to approve Adam as the CSBO? Okay, then we'll go out to the public. Natasha or Dr. Martin, any comments from the public?
Nothing on my end.
Nothing here in Jefferson.
Great.
Do is this week is heavy script writing, so Robert's doing his speech.
Sorry, guys.
We also
problem.
need to-
All right, so I think we're ready for a roll call vote then, Carol.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Salas, yes. Little,
Yes.
Pearl,
Yes.
Sotos,
Yes.
Biagi,
Yes,
Riles,
Yes.
motion carries.
great. Congratulations, Adam. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. Ecstatic to be a part of District 64 and the work ahead of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for taking some time out tonight to be with us too.
Of course.
All right, Dr. Olson, we've got another big one to approve tonight.
Yes. And, I think it's very fitting that, Adam and Tony are coming in together as, this is a relationship that will be very important for the district going forward. And I think, as you look at both of their backgrounds, you can very well see how they started at a certain level and just kept rising, just kept expanding and challenging themselves to the next level and the next level. And so as we went through the interview process, both of them spoke about District 64 now being that next level for them. And, what I think is, been fabulous about Tony as we have gone through the interview process and his reference checks is just how down to earth, straight and focused and right to the point he is. He is very open and direct about what he believes, and we know that his extensive knowledge of construction prior to him coming to education will also aid him greatly, as we know that it is most likely that we will have construction projects coming up in the very near future. So his wealth of experiences, him being able to lead other people, especially departments of maintenance workers and custodians, which will be required here, is that we look forward to having Tony join us as well, and for him and Adam to make an excellent partnership as we look to transition from Ron to Tony in this role as well. Thank you.
Great. So we have a motion on Tony as well, too, if someone would like to make that.
I move that the Board of Education of Community Consolidated School District 64, Park Ridge, Niles, Illinois, approve the appointment of Anthony Barsini as the new Director of Facility Management for District 64, effective July 1st, 2021.
Thanks, Larry. Is there a second?
Second.
Thanks, Denise. Is there any discussion from the board on this motion? Okay, Natasha or Dr. Martin? Anything from the public?
Nothing from the public on my end.
Okay, then we are ready for a roll call vote.
Biagi,
Yes.
Pearl,
Yes.
Dodos,
Yes.
Riles,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Salas, yes, motion carries.
Great. Tony, welcome aboard. Congratulations. All right, we are moving on to the personnel report. If someone would like to make a motion on that.
Tony, did you want to say anything? I know Adam did. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, your mic is off, so wasn't sure if you wanted to say something. There you go.
I apologize for that. Thank you. Thank all of you. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. And again, I'm looking forward to this opportunity serving as your next director of facilities. Looking forward to the next coming months.
Great. Thank you. All right, does anyone, anyone make the motion on the personnel report?
I move that the Board of Education of Community Consolidated School District 64, Park Ridge, Niles, Illinois, approve the personnel report dated April 26, 2021, noting that the personnel report is based on the recommendation of the superintendent and not upon the board's direct knowledge regarding any of the specific individuals selected for employment.
Thanks, Denise. Is there a second?
Second.
Thanks, Rebecca. Any discussion on the personnel report, or Dr. Martin, any comments for the board?
No, no updates. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I'd like to say something.
Sure, Larry.
We're going to miss everyone that retires or leaves, naturally. But I've known Margaret Tamari for a long time. And she and I, all the schools I volunteered at over the years before I got on the board, she and I have handled emergencies, 911 calls, sick children, hurt children. Margaret's always been the best. And I just wanted to say I'd vote no, but I don't think it'd do any good. She'd retire anyway. So I just want to give a shout out to Margaret Tamari and tell her how much we're going to miss her.
Well said, Larry. Well said.
Yep, well said, Larry.
Thanks, Larry. And you are right in everything you said.
All right, any other comments or questions on the personnel report? Natasha or Dr. Martin, anything from the public?
Nothing from the public on this end.
Nobody at Jefferson on this end.
All right, then Carol, we're ready for a roll call vote.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Dodos,
Yes.
Riles,
A hard yes.
Biagi,
Yes.
Pearl,
Yes.
Salas, yes, Little,
Yes.
motion carries.
Great, thanks, Carol. Does the board have any new business to discuss? Okay, just a reminder, we have our final meeting at 6:30 on Thursday, and then the new board is seated at 7 o'clock. So we will see you all there, and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thanks, Fred. Is there a second? Larry's got the second. Carol, want to take a roll?
Okay, Pearl,
Yes.
Riles,
Yes.
Zealous, yes, Biagi,
Yes.
Sotos,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Let's see, 7:14 PM, motion carries.